All right, welcome to It Is What It Is. I'm Shaw Marie.
I'm Jean.
Okay, so today we're going to just do like a little mini because I'm excited about next week. It's going to be super sad, but I'm not going to tell Jean what it is.
Great.
So it's going to be great. It's going to be sad. It's kind of sad. Well, not kind of, it is. But so this is just going to be kind of like
Preview?
not a preview, but just like a fun little listen to us banter about our ways in life and whatever have you. So yesterday when I was at work, I kept thinking I was going to end up on this ID channel on Snapped. I really did. So my question to you is, say you work in a bank, okay, and I come up to the counter and I touch you. And I start fondling your tattoos on your arms and I start touching your hair. I look like a fucking weirdo, yeah? Like that's not okay?
A perfect stranger?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd get stranger danger in that position.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for all the people who do not work in retail, I feel like no one's stated the rules for a retail worker and just kind of like what we like, you know?
Okay.
Just nice little things. So for people who don't know me, I have like super long hair. It goes down to my butt. And people love to come up to me while I'm at work and grab my hair and go the length of my ponytail down to my ass. And they do that whole, oh, wow, your hair's long. Did I ask you? Like, I don't know. Why are you touching me?
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, my hair got touched and groped like 3 times.
Did they wash their hands before?
No, that's just it. I don't even know where you've been.
That's true.
I don't even know where you've been. And you're going to touch me in like a very like, hey, I kind of know you kind of way.
You know, I've known you for a few years, and I don't think I've ever pet you.
Yeah, like you don't pet me like I'm an animal on display.
So
and I
there's
get
no-
where people think, because they're like, well, I can't touch the bank teller because there's this counter. And when you go to a retail store, there's fuckers everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like prime time, let's fucking grope these people.
Yeah.
And I have a sleeve also on my right arm. And this guy comes up to me, grabs my arm and rotates it like he's jerking my arm off. And he's like, oh, wow, this is really nice. Who did your work? Who did your work? Shout out to the Spider's Web. Nicholas Stevens did. But I was like, oh, you know, Nick at the Spider's Web.
Uh-huh.
Amazing guy. He does really good work. Did my husband's work. Did my work. And he just sat there and groped my arm the entire time. And I was so confused. And it's like you try to take your arm back, but then they like pull you towards them. And it's like, well, I don't want to get that close.
So then there's that awkward moment.
Where I'm looking at you like petrified. And I'm like, what is going on with you?
So why is it that because you have a retail job, people are allowed to just... You don't have personal space now?
No, like no one believes in the bubble. Like...
I don't think I've ever groped anyone at a retail store because
Right?
I'm
And-
afraid of gel. But,
Yeah.
you know.
You know? But like, if I was to do it to someone else, anybody else at a job that was like at their work, they're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to be on the news. This chick came in and fondled me
Yeah.
while I was helping her.
You're going to make that website that everybody laughs at.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But yet, here I am, standing in the middle of an aisle, and everybody's like, well, I'm going to touch her. And like, don't get me wrong, people. I love my job and I love the people. I do. It's my favorite part of my job is helping people and getting to talk to people, especially cute old people. But why do you have to touch me? Like, we talk about true crime and everything else like that, okay? That is like no-goes 101.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't touch people.
Well, we're taught that in preschool. Keep
Well,
your
yeah.
hands to yourself.
My 5-year-old will tell me to get out of her bubble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, whoa, bitch, you're creeping up on me.
Hang on.
Back up.
Yeah.
Like, my 5-year-old. So, these are grown people. Usually older people. I've never had a young person do it, because then I feel like I'd want to be like, what did your mama teach you? You don't touch people. But these people are old, so I'm like, well, shit, you come from a different time.
Yeah. You're allowed because you're an elder.
Yeah.
Kind of situation. But, I mean, well, does it go on that same premise of when us lovely mothers are with child,
and people
and
touch
then
your
that
kids?
random stranger
God,
your
that
kids,
makes me so mad.
or they want to feel the baby kicking.
Oh,
Once
God.
in a while, you have a polite one that's been in those shoes that will ask, may I touch you?
Right.
Which is appropriate. But no, I think I would safe to say that we've all had that moment where you're like, why are you touching me?
Well, yeah,
Can
and
you pay
like,
my Netflix bill next, or
yeah,
something.
and like, I won't say what Walmart I work at, but like, I already work at Walmart. I can't unsee the things I see in a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you see some shifty, scary shit.
Well.
You do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
You see some things. I've seen some things in my days that, like, damn.
Thank God they're not 24 hours anymore.
Yeah.
Remember the
you
2
know,
a.m.
yeah.
strike? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I've seen some things in my days that are not happy.
Yeah.
But I'd never gone up to somebody and just started fondling you.
No, I don't think I have ever. And like I said, in all the years that I've known you, I've never pet you and you do have beautiful artwork.
I do.
Absolutely beautiful job on your sleeve. And your other tattoos, thank God they're not. I mean, what about your ass tattoo?
Right,
How many
my little
times have
tramp
people
stamp.
seen
Now
that?
everybody knows I have a
Oh,
tramp stamp.
You're
Thanks,
the one that
Gene.
labeled it. I said it was on your ass.
Everybody on my ass.
Which I don't know. She might have a tattoo on her ass.
I don't. Maybe one day. Maybe when I'm old, I'll just get something that says, like, kiss it on my ass or something cute.
Or a stop sign.
Right. That's
I don't
cute.
know.
But yeah, I don't know. And like yesterday,
unwanted groping.
yeah, yesterday was like a super chill day. It was weird because it was super chilled because I always get excited when I know we're gonna do this. Like, I always get excited like a little kid. It's like Christmas.
Well, good.
So I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm listening to my murder podcasts, and not mine. Whoa, sounded a little cocky. Not mine, but a murder podcast.
On your playlist.
Yeah, I think I'm listening to Crime Junkie right now, and so far I dig it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so far I dig it. I'm all caught up on all my other stuff, so now I'm down to waiting for their weeklies, and it's like torture. Waiting for them to do it. It's like torture. I just get so impatient. Ooh, or listen to the Murder Squad. That's another one I started with Paul
I thought
Holes.
that was a movie.
No, it's a podcast with Paul Holes, and he is an amazing man. Like, if I ever got to meet him, I would be in heaven. Like cloud nine for sure.
He's your celeb crush.
Not even a crush. He's just so... He's the one who caught the Golden State Killer.
Oh, really? With finding evidence and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who did the DNA thing. He's the one who was like, you know what, I'm just going to do this. So the man's amazing. And Golden State, since people have asked me now, my favorite killer...
Yeah.
Not my favorite killer, my favorite mind, I should say, would be the Golden States.
Now,
I like him.
is there a conspiracy, or why am I thinking that Golden State is associated with the Zodiac Killer? Or is that just because they were both in Cali?
That's just because they're both in Cali.
Okay.
They're
so
different.
there's no
D'Angelo's
direct
different.
conversation.
Yeah, and the reason why D'Angelo fascinates the hell out of me...
And that's the Golden State
Yeah,
Killer?
that's the Golden State. But the reason why he's my favorite is because this dude had books, movies written about him and his crimes. Yeah. And he just up and stopped. He was just like, yeah, today's the last day. Like, this chick's the last chick. I gotta go.
He was done.
Yeah, just quit. Even BTK had a moment where he had to come back for the fame. You know what I mean? He couldn't stay silent for long. He had to come back and claim his fame.
Yeah.
But the Golden State was just like, you know what? No. I'm done. Like, I'm good. That was a good run. That was awesome. And he just fascinates the hell out of me, because then you sit there and you watch all these like 2020s Datelines when they're like, the Golden State, it's not over. We're going to catch this fucker. And he's sitting there in his living room and he with that smirk, like I picture it like a smirk on his face, like
Eating popcorn.
yeah. And he's like, really, bitch? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. Like, you're not going to get me.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me is just fascinating. Like, I want to know what he thought about while watching all those things. You know what I mean? Like, was he mad? Was he like, oh, no, y'all fucked that up. That's all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or is he like, well, you guys embellished a little bit, but like, thank
For drama.
you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you could dive into a lot of those, you know, I'm sure he's made a few psych journals or, you know.
But that's just it, did he? And like, Paul Holes went into this dude's house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, talk about a dream.
Oh, wow.
Like, oh my God, that is a dream of mine. That would be the most amazing thing ever to get to see where this dude lived.
Oh, and you see a lot of people, or you see a lot on a person based on their house.
Yeah, like
and
where
how
they live.
they're living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I want to know if he had like little pet peeves. Like, you know how like you can't wear shoes in my house or else I freak out?
Well, I wear shoes, but
She does wear shoes.
That's-
And it drives me fucking nuts.
well,
just
you
so
never
everybody knows.
told me that.
Everybody knows. Don't let her sit here and play.
All right,
Everybody
all right.
knows.
Wear your flip flops to her house. So
Yeah.
you can flip
I'm
them off.
super anal about my rug, but like,
What if I vacuum on my way through?
just give everybody that option now.
Yeah.
You can wear
Yeah.
shoes if you vacuum.
You'll have one of those cool Dysons that plays in the wall.
I want one of those little robots, but that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
The little Roombas or whatever.
They have those in lawnmower things. I saw it at the fair.
Yeah.
It's a Roomba for your lawn.
Yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that insane?
Yeah.
The shit we can do. Wall-E, here we come. That movie is so real.
Yeah.
Firm believer in it. Obviously, I'm a mom. Watched Wall-E.
Well,
Actually, I bought Wall-E before Maze was even born.
oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's a good show. It talks about climate change. We're getting off topic, so we
Anyway.
were talking about being in
Untouched
the
and-
home.
Yeah.
He
Being
was in
his
this
home.
guy's home.
Yeah. So that's just amazing to me. But he's my favorite.
Uh-huh.
He really is. His not
Just
him
because
as
of
a
his
person.
mind.
Yeah, his mind. And that's, I hope everybody realizes that. Because sometimes I sit there and I think, I'm like, wow, these people think that I'm like, oh my God, Ted Bundy, #1.
Well, you're not trying
But I'm
to
not. I'm like
put
Ted
them on a
Bundy's
pedestal.
mind,
It's
#1.
just a
Yeah.
curiosity.
Yeah. Like, I want to know what they all think and what makes you tick as the killer. And not even them. Because really, my #2 kind of is my #1. Only because he looks like a big giant teddy bear and everybody said he was, except for obviously when he was out killing people, which is Mr. Kemper, Mr. Ed Kemper. He's a,
You mentioned that before.
yeah, on Mindhunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And if anybody hasn't watched Mindhunter on Netflix, which is obviously Jean. People, I'm telling you, she doesn't listen. Like, I tell this girl to do so much and she don't do shit.
You gotta make me a list.
Oh, see, we
You
gotta prioritize
join the
Jean.
ranks.
But yeah, dude, Mindhunter is amazing. I think the greatest part on that, besides Ed Kemper, was when they brought Manson in.
Yeah.
Because they found a really, really small dude to come play Manson because Manson was super short.
Yeah.
And like this dude, if he doesn't make money off of being like a Manson lookalike, dude's in the wrong business.
Well, is Manson still alive? Is he still?
No, bro, he
alive?
died.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. You don't even know Manson died?
No, I look at recipes and shit on Facebook.
Oh my
Get your order
God.
ready, and then I
No,
look at
bro.
recipes and we discuss, and that sounds wrong on so many levels.
And since we're doing this after an Idaho Falls show on TV too, oh my God, to the people who watched last night, Jean did not. Don't expect that to happen. She didn't. I
watched it
did.
today.
And my little brother caught the last couple minutes with me. But it was Someone You Thought You Know or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, is that what it was?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, about the evils in Idaho or Falls or whatever, when this he's not even a little kid, but dude, I know this crime, okay? When it happened, I looked into it, the whole spiel, I was obsessed, whatever. As I'm watching this kid's police interview and everything else, he is so good at manipulating people, I forgot he did it.
Wow.
Like, I was watching him and I'm like, oh my God, he is sweet as apple pie.
Yeah.
Like, when they first talked to him, I'm like, wow. And then they're like, oh, he did it. And I sat there for a second and I was like,
Are you sure?
shit.
Huh.
Oh my God, he did. Like, I was taken back by it. And my little brother comes up the stairs at the same time. And he's like, one of those killer shows. And I'm like, no, dude, this is the one from Idaho Falls. So we start watching it.
Yeah.
Because the kid looked familiar to me.
Uh-huh.
Not the kid, but he looks like someone I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and they did a really good job. And that story is there's so much more to it than they put out in the news here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Huh. And the guy from East Idaho News, what's his name?
Oh, the Nate guy?
Yeah. He was on it.
Nate Eaton, I believe.
I think you're right. Yeah, that's right. He did a really good job. And IFPD looked really good. They did a really, really good job. That lady's story is super sad, dude. I guess she just had a bunch of dudes dying on her all the time, this poor lady. Her friends seemed like a really nice lady, though. Big sweetheart. Uh-huh. Her best friend was on there. Uh-huh. The one who she didn't find her, but she's the one who went into her house and smelt her, I guess I should say.
Oh, wow.
Because she was there for 2 weeks, and the cops said when they got in, dude, that they couldn't even tell if it was male or female or what even happened.
I guess I didn't realize the bodies decompose that fast.
Well, yeah, dude, this is back in July.
Oh.
July, bro.
Yeah, we get into the hundreds sometimes. Idaho's crazy a little bit.
Dude, I love it when they talk about Idaho because they're always like, this small, quaint town.
Yeah.
And it's like, aw, cute. I don't think we are, but I mean...
I've heard Idaho
born and
Falls
raised.
referred as the biggest small town, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something like that.
We have major city...
And then they bring up Ammon, too, and they're like, in the little offside city of Ammon is where this crime happened. In Ammon, Idaho.
Yeah.
And they make it look like we're straight in the mountains, dude. Like, we're like I know we are. People calm the hell down, but...
We're kind of in a bowl here.
We are.
Surrounded.
If you've ever come from Washington and watched yourself drive into a bowl, it's a trip. It's a trip.
Here we go.
Because you literally see yourself driving into a bowl, and it's pretty awesome, But yeah, back to what we started with. Just remember, people, out in the world when you're doing your grocery shopping or whatever, say what's up. Be nice. Just don't touch. Respect the bubble.
So don't grope your
ask
friendly
first.
Retail workers.
Yeah, ask first. Like, if you want to look at it and be like, oh, can I check your arm out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hand you my arm. You know what I mean? I'm a willing victim at that point in time. But
it's that unspoken consent that happens right at that moment. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I don't think and I worked retail for a minute, and I was never.
Dude, retail's amazing if you have the love for it. There are people that go to work and that are miserable and they don't have a good time, but if you find the joy in it and you enjoy the people, it's awesome. Like, I love my job. I'm not even saying that because I'm being recorded. But I really do. Like, it makes my day when I get to sit there and bullshit with the sweet little old lady, because people don't understand that don't know me, but how I am on here is how I am in everyday life.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not acting different because we're doing a podcast. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do it because I wanted to be me and show who I am. And that's why this episode kind of is a cute little get to know us, because really the way we're talking right now is how a normal conversation goes. Oh, by the way, we're at Jean's house.
Hey.
Ooh, we switched locations.
Yeah, thank God they can't see my office. No.
Yeah, we're in the office. All professional like, but
well,
you know, this is just us, and I just want people to see that side of us too, that like no matter where I am, I cannot go like 5 minutes without being drawn off topic and going and talking about a killer. Like, and it's weird because I've literally been like this since I was like 5. This is my jam.
Well, and it's funny because I think it would be safe for me to say I don't believe you would have that capacity in you.
Oh, to like murder someone?
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, we're being recorded. No, never. No. But no, for real, I wouldn't. Only because I understand it affects more than that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not just killing you. You know what I mean? I'm killing your mama, your sister, your dad, your brothers, your whole family damn tree.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I see the bigger picture of life.
Well, and then the loss when you're in prison now for the
Right.
25 years to life.
Yeah, shit. And then I still gotta go to jail. Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't look good in orange. I really don't.
No.
No, I'm not a big fan. I'm too white. But it's just weird. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I really know. But...
I have a question for the first topic, though.
What?
So if you're in that situation being groped at work and you defend yourself...
Well, whoa. I wouldn't call it... I'm not getting, like, sexually harassed.
Well, no, but someone literally grabbed your arm to look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. And he literally was, like, stroking my arm like you would stroke a penis. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I sat there and I was like, nothing comes out the tip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to stroke so much.
No,
like,
I'm good now. This is
a few quick, like, go-overs. And, like, I don't know if people touch it because they're just like, is this bitch really crafty and she draws her artwork on every morning? Like, no. Dude, I wake up at fucking 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. So,
and
no.
start your makeup on your arm.
Yeah, right? And I just start doodling. But I don't know. Like, people have always... And I've worked retail for a very, 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 very long time.
Uh-huh.
And when I first started working retail, I didn't have my sleeve. I only had my other ones. And
Did they still
no,
pet you?
no.
Oh.
And when I first got my sleeve done, it was more the wrist up and then like the outline, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It took a while to get to where it is. Only like, it's really not even that close to being done. But anyway, people started touching me like right off the bat. So I kind of got used to it, but there's just days where I'm like, it's when the people stop me and yank me backward, where I do almost like a cute little circle for you because you like whip me around. Those are the ones where I'm like, whoa, bro, whoa. I'm going to pull out the mom move again, like Emperor's New Groove when he's like, I'm no touchy.
Yeah.
Don't touchy me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Match it to your name tag.
yeah. Like, I just want to put on the bottom, like, yes, my hair is real. Yes, my arm is real. Please don't touch me.
Yeah. Or ask before you touch.
Yeah. Like
There
the
you
little
go.
signs that's
Give
like, don't
yourself
feed
a ring
animals.
Sticker. Ask before you touch.
Yeah, you just don't touch me. Like, and I have no problem with it because people in my, like, chicks that I work with, dude, they all like to touch my hair and, like, play with my hair. And Andrea, who was going to do the podcast before, she braids my hair. She's, like, the braider of Walmart. She braids my hair for me. And so people, like, I let you touch it. I'm cool with it. Like, just ask a bitch. Don't throw me off.
Does it bother you the gender if it's a man
No,
or
I
a
don't
woman,
care.
or if it's a
No, I don't care. Because, like, my artwork is beautiful and I'm cocky and I love my hair. So, like, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But just ask. Like, I'm not, like, I'm cool. And, like, I bullshit with people just the same way, like, we're talking now. And so, like, I'm chill with it, but just ask. No one should ever be like, I can touch that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That should never be a thought in your mind where you're like, nah, I can touch you. Like, no, you can't.
Especially non-family or friends or...
Yeah.
That's completely different. And so you're not allowed to say anything or defend yourself if necessary?
Well, it's never gotten to the point that I've had to, like, ever, like, defend myself. I'm good at getting out of awkward situations and, like, making a joke about it and being like, you're a creep. And people always just laugh with me because I laugh when I say it.
Yeah.
So they're like, ha. But I don't know, dude. People always feel like they can't. I don't know if I just give off that vibe that it's like, nope, all goes. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You know, and I love tattoos. I don't believe I have ever. And I went to Sturgis a few times.
Just touch
I
someone?
didn't go and let me see
Right.
your arm.
Right.
Hang on.
And like when
You
they
know.
pull up my sleeve for me to like see the top of it, I'm like, wow, you're undressing me. Whoa. We are going to get
You
nice
gotta
and
buy me
fresh.
dinner first.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like when the store first opens, so it's like 6 a.m. And I'm like, damn, dude, like who just wakes up and is like, I'm going to be touching folks today. And they're like, they don't even do it creepy. They're not creeps about it. It's just weird. People just overstay their hand movements. Like,
Well, maybe you
do-
put off sweetheart vibes.
do a
and so-
stroke and go. You know what I mean?
They feel comfortable enough
Feel it
to
and
come
go.
in. Yep. Make
Just-
sure your hair is real.
Go. Yeah. And my
Do they
hair
like pat the end and end up
No,
smacking
that's the
your
thing,
ass
though,
a little
is
bit?
like,
Because that's good. That's
they
good.
follow it
All right.
down. They grab it at like the back, like the night, at like the fucking rubber band or
Yeah.
whatever I have in my hair.
Yeah.
They grab it there and they follow it down to the very, very tip, which ends at my ass. And not above my ass, on my butt cheek.
Yeah.
So like, and then they go, wow, did you know your hair was so long?
No shit.
Like-
Really? Yeah.
It, like, no way, dude, it is. You're kidding me. And I have a friend that is a hairstylist. Well, I have a whole bunch of them, but they've always said not to wash my hair. Like, washing your hair is bad for your hair, and it is. So I only literally wash my hair like every 3-4 days.
Yeah.
I shower cap that
I
shit.
guess the natural oils
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, so sometimes when people touch it, I'm like, you should have asked me first, because like today's hair washing day.
Yeah, what if it's day
Yeah,
3?
like
Yeah.
you don't be touching me, because now you're gonna make me in this awkward situation where I gotta like defend myself, and I'm like, no, well, I do shower, but like, check it out, I don't wash my hair. And people always ask me, they're like, what's the trick? What's the trick to your hair? I don't wash it.
That still just rings bells for me because I'll tell you what, you don't know what the hell is on people's hair.
Yeah.
What I mean,
Yeah.
what if you have crumbs in your hair afterward?
Oh, dude, I would be so mad.
Something devastating.
Please note, world, if you do touch my hair, please have non-crumbly, non-Cheeto thing. Oh my God, I would lose my mind.
And ask first.
Oh, or sticky hands.
sticky hands.
Ew.
Yeah, because you're a sticky fan, anyways.
Oh God, no, dude. I don't even let my kids touch me with sticky hands. Like, it puts me in like a full-blown panic attack. Stickiness, I don't do it. I don't do it.
You have a few OCD things, but we all do, and that's fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of
We're all a
crazy.
little bit crazy.
I'm crazy but lovable.
Well, that's why people touch you at work.
No, that's why I get what I get. Jesus. But like, no, it's not, it doesn't bother me. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm bitching. I just like, FYI.
Kinda.
You know what I mean?
You used afterwards.
Like, yeah, when you feel like you went to work and just, wow. You know what I mean? I kind of leave for lunch feeling like maybe I shouldn't go back, but I'm just
You have
kidding.
to switch jobs.
Oh, hell no. I love my job. But yeah, it's just weird. And I just don't know if people don't know, you know?
I call bullshit on that.
So I'm like, maybe people don't know that it's not
everybody-
chill.
Everybody learns at preschool and kindergarten about the hands.
Well, I don't know what school they went to, you know what I mean? Maybe they didn't do that class, that section.
hope-
Maybe they
because
were
that-
sick that day.
Maybe they stopped teaching it like cursive. I don't know.
Maybe, dude. I'm just saying, like, it's cool if you do. Just ask, you know? It is real. They are real. Like, it is real. You know?
Maybe they think that your tattoo has, because now they're doing a bunch of new techniques where it gives it some, texture, different depths,
What?
that kind of stuff with the tattoos. I mean, it's not actual depths, but just the way that it's looking. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh.
maybe they think that there's texture on your tattoo.
That's kind of like a dumb thing, but maybe I'm not judging.
I don't know.
could be a
I'm trying to
legit thought. I
validate
don't
these
know.
people from tattoo.
I don't know. But then I don't know, dude. Like, I love my job and I love walking around and like I love judging people in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear anybody be like, "Oh, that's horrible." Tell me
Everybody
you don't
judges.
do it.
Yeah.
Tell me you don't. I listen to a murder podcast all day long. So as I'm walking by these people, I'm like, "Yep. You did it. For sure. You're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You might not do it." Like, I judge people all day long. I have to entertain myself for 8 damn hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like just a cute little note for everyone to know.
Is there a preview for this coming next podcast that we're doing?
Oh yeah, dude, we're
surprise?
gonna bring the Amish into this
Oh, good.
nonsense, and
Live
we're gonna.
interview.
Oh no, they ain't like coming because
okay.
they don't. I don't think horses and buggies travel that far, but we bounce around to like the good old state of Utah. We go to Utah. Gotta love Utah, which
That'll
is
be
beautiful.
interesting. There's a lot of stuff that happens in Utah. So.
Oh, dude, we're gonna stay in Utah for a minute because I got a couple of stories I want to tell you from Utah, and then we're gonna bounce to. In Colorado, there's Prison Valley that has the most prisons in the United States, like in one place, like just a ton of prisons. And when they introduce the show on TV, there's this sweet little old lady that says, murders didn't come here until the prisons came here. Like, no shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that down by like
I'm not sure.
area,
I'll have to look into it.
Okay.
I don't want to say for like 100% sure where, but yeah, we're going to bounce down to Colorado. Is it up to Colorado? Down, yeah. Down to Colorado. And then Coeur d'Alene. We're going to go up to Coeur d'Alene and then Spokane and Washington and then take a dip to Cali. You know, we're going to dip around to all the killers. There's enough killers that keep me occupied.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, that was just my little FYI for today. I'm not sure when this episode will be uploaded because my lovely husband takes care of that nonsense for us now. So,
good.
Yeah. But he does do harvest, so he works like forever.
A madman.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, he'll get around to it. It will be sometime in the week. Yeah. But then we'll be back with you guys on Sunday. And we will talk about our story, and I don't want to tip anybody off because you can just Google it and read it for yourself. And then what's the point of listening to me banter on about it?
Because we're great.
That's pretty much what I think. So yeah, follow us on Instagram at It Is What It Is Pod19. Join the Facebook page or group, whatever one you choose. Mostly the page though, if you would. At It Is What It Is. Then you can subscribe to us on YouTube at It Is What It Is, and then of course Spotify, Archer, all of that good stuff. You can send us an email at itiswhatitispod19@gmail.com, and we'll be back with you guys next week. Yep, this weekend. So